Hi, Doug Bird from Doug Bird's Tackle World here for the fishing report from Jumping Pin down to the Broadwater and along the beaches for the 10th and 11th of April 2021. Okay, finally, some good weather. Finally. The water's still a bit dirty, folks. It's still overflowing on the Hinds Dam, which means there's still dirty water running out through the Narang River and causing a lot of dirtiness. And I think the Logan and the Albert and those guys are still, maybe most of their flood's gone now, but a lot of dirty water came down. So it's a little bit dirty and close in around sort of areas that are within sort of 1K of the bars or the seaway is not too bad, but anywhere from there on, it's a bit dirty, okay? So just got to put up with that. But the fishing's been good. There's been plenty of whiting around the Broadwater, plenty of whiting around Jumping Pin. They've been flushed out of all the rivers and creeks and whatever, and the flaties in the same scenario. So speaking to a few guys have been doing really well in flathead the last few days this week since the water's cleared up a little bit and the weather's cleared up. So good tides this weekend. You got high tide around sort of tomorrow, I think around 7:30, 8 o'clock. Sunday's not much later, and so good tides to fish for the flaties on the high tide and the first 2 or 3 hours of the run out. I'll be definitely trying up around Tippler's Channel in the Jumping Pin area. Maybe around the northeastern corner of Crusoe Island, and perhaps along Kalinga Bank as well, out towards the entrance where they might be out in that cleaner water, and maybe Millionaire's Row as well over near Estuary. Down this way, definitely the north wall of the Seaway, Crab Island, and probably once you get up to sort of around the Aldershots, it gets a bit dirty again. Yeah, so give the flaties a go. I've got a couple of plastics I really like on flaties. One is definitely the gulps. The gulp shrimp is like my go-to. Out of all the thousands of flathead lures we sell, gulp shrimps, especially the pearl white or the glow or the molting shrimp, they'll work extremely good. They're 3-inch gulp shrimp. Another one I like to use, which is a bit of a go-to as well, is the Fuse little fin baits. I find these little things are very good. Pink obviously is a bit of a specialty for flatties. So they're really good too, the Fuse fin baits in the smaller size. But the other species going really well at the moment is whiting. So plenty of whiting on the beaches. I'd be definitely, if you're a bit worried about fishing on the surf, you can fish off the sand pump and jetty. Fish just behind the shore break facing towards Surfers Paradise. You will get on the other side too, but surfer side's better. If you're going to fish the beach, definitely fish from the sand pump jetty all the way down to probably Narranick or even further south. Definitely, there's plenty of good holes at the moment as well. Particularly low tide holes are really nice at the moment. That swell's finally kicking back, so like a metre. So definitely, go and chase those whiting early morning before that tide gets too high and fills in too much of the gutters. So you need to get down there pretty early or pretty late in the afternoon to chase the whiting. The whiting also around the sandbanks of the Broadwater as well. I'd definitely try sort of the edge of all the banks on the main channel edges, leading from the Gold Coast Bridge all the way to the Seaway. So all the way along those banks, heading down towards the Seaway, and around Crab Island's not too bad as well. And if you're fishing from the foreshore, maybe try off the beach on Southport side, just near the Gold Coast Bridge or the Sundial Bridge, down to where that blow-up swimming enclosure place is. All on that little foreshore there is not too bad for whiting, particularly run out tide. Early morning, late afternoon is really good too. Other place I'd be trying would be Runaway Bay, particularly in the evening, just on dark, where the canals come out and you've got the foreshore between all the canals at Runaway Bay. Along that shoreline there is really good. Good place to take the kids down as well. Give that a go. In the Seaway itself, I would have to say there'd be Deweys and Mangrove Jacks on this weekend. Fishing in the North Wall, we need live baits though, but as I said, live baits are hard to get offshore at the moment, but if you can get out there and sell some yakkers or slimies, bring them back in. Fish the Seaway. If you can't, bring a little boat, get yourself some live pike, or even live mullet, herring. But herring work fine in the Seaway sometimes, you know. So just get yourself some live bait though, and fish that end of the North Wall, that deep water around 40 to 60 feet deep. Runs sort of the last 50 metres of the North Wall on the inside, Seaway side, to just out the front of the North Wall. Give that a go. Down further south, I haven't heard much down south, but the beaches again are clearing up. The swell's dropped off, the holes are good on the beach. So definitely try for whiting and bream. You may get tail if you can find some clearer water down further south. Give it a go. Okay, good luck out. Oh, sorry, one last thing. Prawns. Okay, I haven't had any prawn reports. If you've got any, you're welcome to jump on here and give you 2 cents worth, if you don't mind, on a report on the prawns. But I haven't heard anything this week. There are a few guys going tomorrow, so we'll have a bit of an update tomorrow at work, probably later in the day. But for now, I can't give you any idea on that. Crabs, plenty of crabs. So muddies up the creek still. They've been pushed out in some of the deeper holes on the rivers where the creeks come out, and definitely sand crabs around sort of Sovereign and Effron Islands on the main channel edges. Okay, that's it now. Okay, thanks Sagamurf and Douglas Tackle World. Talk to you next week. Thank you. Bye.